So following up on my spoiler-free review of Avengers Infinity War, which was well received, I had so many requests for a spoiler video. Actually, only 3 people asked for this video. Yeah, well, it doesn't matter, they're still requests. So here it is, my spoiler review and talk of Avengers Infinity War. Let's go! Hello YouTube! Ash here. As I mentioned, this is the spoiler review of Avengers Infinity War. Tell them, geek nerds. Spoilers! Do not watch this video if you have not watched the movie. Turn it off right now. In fact, just turn it off and watch a better movie critic. Go away, go. Don't listen to him. So, as he said, spoilers. Let's get into it. Not going to give you a full rundown of the film. Obviously, if you're watching this film, you've already seen it and you don't want to know what's going on. You know what's going on. You just want to hear me talk about the things that really shocked. And there's a lot of things that shocked. So the film starts off on a destroyed ship. We find out that that's the ship that the Asgardians left Asgard in with all Thor and Loki. We find that Thor's actually being beat senseless by Thanos, and it just shows how powerful it is. All the other heroes are dead. The Keeper of the Gates is near enough dying, and then, you know, Loki shows him that he's got the Tesseract and he basically wants it, but before he can give it to him, Hulk comes and they have a big smash down, and you see how Thanos is so strong. Usually Hulk, a flashback to the old Avengers, like, we have a Hulk. So Thanos and the Hulk have a beat down. The Hulk's definitely gonna lose, and then the Keeper of the Gates uses his last remaining power to save the Hulk and send him back to Earth, and obviously get a message to Earth about Thanos. This obviously pisses Thanos off, who straight away destroys him, kills him, boom, dead. First death. Then we see Loki gonna pledge his allegiance to Thanos. Obviously it's a trick, you know, Loki, he's trying a trick. He's gonna get a dagger and he's gonna stab him. Boom! That's the big one. Thanos realizes this, stops him, and snaps his neck. We've seen Loki die so many times, but this was the final. This is a dead. He is dead. He even says, Thanos says, there's no coming back this time. Powerful death, because Loki was a fan favorite character, so there we say, it's dead. Loki is dead. He's gone. That just sets the tone for how dark this film is going to be, and that Thanos is a major villain. He's not one of these villains that are messing around. As I said in my spoiler-free review, Marvel villains are always a bit, you know, it's probably the worst thing of the films they have. But Thanos is a major villain, and he's really, you know, he will kill people. Loki's dead. The other guy's dead. You know, Thor gets left for dead, you know, so he's not messing around. You know, Thanos is looking for the stones. He's already got 1 or 2. He knows that 2 are back on Earth, and now he needs to find the Soul Stone. So he needs to go and get the Guardians of the Galaxy, or trick the Guardians of the Galaxy to come to him. Guardians stumble upon Thor, who's barely alive, but he's still alive, and then they split up. Star-Lord, Gamora, and that go to the Collector because they know he's got a stone, and that leads to a really, really good scene. You know, you go there and it looks like everything's okay. Thanos is just gonna torture the Collector. They sneak up to him, Gamora stabs him, and then, whoo, reality changes. It's all an illusion. That shows the power of Thanos. I knew it wouldn't be that easy because as they stabbed him, you know, it's not going to be that easy. But I thought maybe he'd just come back to life. I didn't believe that everything was a messed up reality. So yeah, as I said, this film has lots of twists and turns, and that was really, really good. This leads to one of the first emotional bits. Thanos has got Gamora. She had asked Star-Lord to make a promise that if he catches me, shoot me. And he'd go there, you know, you can see he's torn, but he has to keep his promise. She's begging him to shoot her. He goes, he's gonna fire, and his gun fires bubbles. Another great power of Thanos. As I said, this is a villain who's not joking around, and he basically disappears and he's gone. One of the surprising things in the film is Hulk. You've seen Hulk in the trailers and the things, but he's not in the film. Those are all fake marketing, fake news. Yeah, Banner wants him to come out, but after getting his ass whooped from Thanos, he's scared. He doesn't want to. He has performance issues. He wants to stay in. He cannot get out. Please. Come on, Hope, I need you. No. He keeps saying like that, and it's really, really funny. Well, it's, you know, the serious shit, but they need the Hulk to fight. But I don't want to, no, Hulk, no. You know, and that's cool. And I said, the good marketing, because you saw lots of trailers that Hulk's showing up and fighting the ears, and they're all fake, you know. That's what the Russo brothers did fantastically, and that's what I talked about marketing in the spoiler-free video. They did excellent marketing. You see, like, pictures of Thanos with a gauntlet in areas where he doesn't have any stones. He has the stones in that film. film. You know, you see the Hulk fighting, you know, beating down with other people. That's not there. It's actually Banner in the Hulkbuster. One of the most emotional scenes is when Thanos arrives on the planet to get the Soul Stone, and boom, shocker, you meet the Red Skull. That's where he's been since the first Avenger. He's been stuck on this planet. He looks like a ghost. He's probably no longer a person, you know, but it's the Red Skull. There he is. It's obviously he's trapped and like binded to the planet with the Soul Stone, and he takes him up there and he says Thanos needs to sacrifice something he loves. Gamora's all happy and like that. Ha ha ha! You love nothing. You've lost. And then we see Thanos tear. What does he love? And we realise that he actually does love Gamora. She's the only thing he actually loves. She realises too late. She tries to escape. He grabs her and boom, throws her off the thing into the sacrificial. We saw her crash and she's dead. 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 X-Force. Dead. She's gone. Emotional. Another main character that's dead. Let's talk about the fights. There were some really good fights, especially the fight on Thanos' own planet, where Iron Man, Spider-Man, Doctor Strange and the Guardians were trying to, you know, trap him and get the glove off. And that was really good. There were some good action scenes, like magic, some fighting, and like Doctor Strange's whole brilliant, you know, things. And the plan nearly worked. Panthers had him all hypnotized, and they nearly got the gauntlet off. And then Star-Lord was a dick. All the heroes that I'm going to mention soon that died were because of Star-Lord. He couldn't resist. Just let him get the gauntlet off and then beat him senseless. Why did you beat him while they haven't got the gauntlet off? Stick with the plan. I know you're pissed off that Gamora's died, but come on, Star-Lord. Oh, that was a bad move. That was a douche move. You screwed everyone. Obviously, then Thanos grabs them, gets it back on, and then beats everyone out. Nearly kills Iron Man. You know, Iron Man is gonna die. I like following the big fight between Thanos and Iron Man. Thanos actually respects Iron Man for giving him a good fight. And he says, I will spare half of humanity because of you. I hope they remember you. He's about to kill him when Doctor Strange gives up the stone to spare Tony. Now that's a shocker. Now I have a theory about that, and I think it's the same as most people. I think when Doctor Strange was seeing the 14 million possibilities, and he said we lose nearly all of them except one, I think that one involves Tony Stark. So they need Tony alive, so it's better to lose the battle and win the war at the end. Thor gets a new weapon on his adventure with Rocket and Groot. They get to this planet where they find actually the guys that built the Infinity Gauntlet for him, and he gives him a new weapon. Obviously, have to restart a Dead Star, and we find out that Thor's quite strong to be able to, you know, he takes the Dead Star straight to the chest, he holds it open and like absorbs all that power. So that really proves that Thor was one tough mofo. Then he arrives on Earth straight at the battle, and that is really a cool scene. You know, I think the crowd was cheering, yeah! You know, one of these epic scenes. Him, Groot and Rocket like beat down. The final battle was really exciting with all the aliens and Black Panther and Captain America trying to hold off the aliens while his sister tries to get the Mind Stone out of Vision. Obviously that doesn't work, so then the Scarlet Witch has to kill Vision. That's really emotional because she knows she loves him. And then she kills him because she has to try and defeat Thanos. So she kills him, only for Thanos to turn back time. And then kill him again and rip it out. So poor Scarlet Witch, she killed the man I love for nothing, and then she sees him die again. Then boom, Thanos has all 5 stones. He's about to click his fingers when we see Thor's weapon in his chest. We see Thor come down, he sniped him, and he's all happy. Thanos has been defeated. This film will end on a happy ending. No, he says, you should have gone for the face. And just like that, with a snap of the fingers, let's do that again. Half of humanity and half of the galaxy dies. Obviously, it's going to take some time, because then we see Thanos. He's probably in the Soul Stone, because we see baby Gamora back again, and yeah, it's peaceful. And then we're back on Earth, and we see all the heroes disappearing. We see Bucky's the first to turn to dust, and then we see lots of different heroes. We see Groot. Oh, Groot, why Groot? And then we see Black Panther turn to dust. Now this is why I don't think this will be final, because Black Panther's just had a massive box office. You know, all the hype around Black Panther. I do not think they're going to keep him dead. And then we go back into space, and we see all the Guardians dying, and everyone's turning to ash. And we see Spidey, poor Spidey. Oh, you know, that really hits hard because he's a kid and all that. But Tony stays alive, and I think that's going back to why Doctor Strange, because Doctor Strange turns to dust as well, you know, gave him the stone, because they need Tony in the next film for sure. And that was it, you know, boom, that's the end. You know, the whole cinema was silent. It was silence, you know. It was shocking. It's probably one of the biggest risks Marvel's ever took. They killed a load of heroes at the end. Everyone's thinking this is going to be a happy ending as usual. But no, it ended on a bummer. Ended on, a downer. The whole cinema where I was in was silent. No one said anything. I've never experienced that in a Marvel film. I've never experienced any film that everyone's silent. And then we get the after credits scene, you know, back on Earth, you see Agent Hill and Nick Fury driving, the car crashes into them, they go, look, there's no driver because everyone's turning to dust, you see helicopters falling from the sky, Agent Hill turns to dust. Then we see Fury run to his car, he grabs his mobile, he starts typing out a message, and then we see him turn to dust, we get the usual Samuel L. Jackson, mother, which is cut out because obviously it's PG-13, and the pager falls to the ground, I think it's a pager, and then we see the message, ding, 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 and we see Captain Marvel's logo. And I think she's going to be the hero of the next film. Obviously, as we know, her film is coming out 1 month before the sequel to the Avengers, so I think that's going to give a backstory to how she's going to help out and hopefully, you know, stop Thanos and bring all the heroes back to them. That's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's going to be longer than my normal ones. As I said, there's lots of spoilers. I hope you didn't watch it without watching the film. Hit me back in the comments. There's lots to talk about, and we can talk about spoilers in this. What did you think? How was the cinema when you were in it? Was it all silent? Were everyone shocked? What was the worst death for you guys? Who do you think is really dead? I think that Gamora and Loki are definitely dead. I think the others might come back. We'll have to see in the sequels. But that's it. And that's it for Pestle Talks. I hope you've enjoyed this film. Until next time, please subscribe, like the video, keep supporting me, and I'll keep doing more, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.